To find the values of two unknowns in a problem, two different equations are given that relates these two unknowns. The two equations thus given are known as simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equations. Now, in simultaneous equations, we are going to look at how to get these unknowns. We're going to look at just two methods. Now, let's look at these equations, these simultaneous equations now. We're looking at substitution method. You have two equations, 3x minus 2y equal to 0 and 2x plus y equal to 7. Our first step is to label the equations so that our working is made clearer, such that this is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. Then next, we're going to find the value of, or we're going to make y stand alone with respect to x, or x with respect to y. If you notice the two equations, we notice that y is standing alone. Sometimes it doesn't give us this. Sometimes you will just have to make x or y stand alone, or make them the subject of the formula. So I'm going to take the easier one, which is my equation 2. Why? Because y in equation 2 has a coefficient of 1. So I'm going to make y the subject. So I will have, this will be y, the equation 2 is 2x plus y equal to 7. So y becomes 7 plus 2x. When it comes over, it becomes minus 2x. So we have gotten a value for y. Our value for y is 7 minus 2x. The next, we have to substitute this value of y. Let's see, substitute y into equation 1. We're going to substitute y into our equation 1. Let's see what we will have. So our equation 1 says this. From here, 3x minus 2y equal to 0. But remember, anywhere we see y, we put 7 minus 2x. So this gives us 3x minus 2. This is y. Instead of writing y, we'll put this. Y is equal to this. 7 minus 2x equal to 0. I want you to look at it. Let's look at it. So we'll now move on. This gives us 3x. Of course, we're going to expand. Minus 14 plus, why is it plus? Negative times negative is positive. 2 times 2x is 4x equal to 0. Now let's collect like terms. So this is plus 4x minus 14 equal to 0. This gives us 3x plus 4x is 7x minus 14 equal to 0. So it gives us 7x equal to, when this negative 14 comes there, it becomes positive 14. So we can write it this way. Plus 14 that way. So how do we do this? To make x stand alone, we divide by the coefficient of x, which is 7, equals 14 over 7. So if you cancel out, we'll have x to equal to 14 divided by 7 is 2. We've gotten the value of x as 2. So we can now get the value for y. We know y is 7 minus 2x. Okay, let's see the value of y. Here, y equal to 7 minus 2x. So y equal to, we know x to be what? 2. So y equal to 7 minus 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So y equal to 3. So the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. Sometimes written this way. X comma y is equal to 2 comma 3. So we've gotten the value of x and the value of y. Now let's look at the second part, which is elimination method. Elimination method. Now we have two equations, like we have said, such that it has two unknowns, and these unknowns are related in them. So we call the two equations simultaneous equation. Now we want to solve. We want to know the values of x and y. The first thing, like we said before, let's label these equations to make our working clearer, to make our solutions clearer. So let's label the first one as equation 1 and the second as equation 2. Now, if you look at the coefficient of x here, it is 1, of y is 2, and the constant term is 8. Coefficient of x here is 2, here is 3, and here is 14. The constant term here is 14. Coefficient of y is 3. Now, 1 and 2 is actually smaller than 2 and 3. 2 and 3, yes. So, we'll look for the LCM of 1 and 2. The LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. So, we must make everything to be 2. Now, how do we do this? We multiply equation 1 by 2. Multiply equation 1 by 2. You just say 2 times equation 1. So it becomes 2 times x, 2x, plus 2 times 2y, 4y, equal to 2 times 8, 16. This makes it our equation 3. Now, why did we multiply that by 2? Because we want to make it to be equal to the LCM of 1 and 2, which are the coefficients of x. Which are the coefficients of x. In our minds, we wish to eliminate x. That's why we are going this way. So we have gotten an equation 3. We have gotten an equation 3. So the next is this. We are going to subtract. We are going to subtract equations 2 from equation 3. We are going to subtract equation 2 from equation 3. Now, this will give us something like this. Equation 3 will be up, plus 4y equal to 16 minus 2x plus 3y equal to 14. Let's help ourselves so our work will be nicer. Okay, so 2x minus 2x is 0. Let's leave it. 4y minus 3y is y. 16 minus 14 is 2. Ta-da! We've gotten the value for y. We've gotten the value for y. Y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. Now let's get the value for x. Let's get the value for x. Okay. Now, to get the value for x, we can use equation 1, 2, or 3. But I want to go with the one that is more basic. Basic in the sense that the coefficients are the lowest. I can use any one, just I want to ease my work. So I'll go with the first equation. X plus, instead of writing 2y, I'll write 2 bracket, y is 2, equal to 8. So x plus 4 equal to 8. So x equals to 8 minus 4. So we have x equal to 4. We've gotten the value for x. We've gotten the value for x. Okay, now this is for x. So it's sometimes written this way. X comma y is equal to x is 4 and y is 2. Sometimes written that way. Now, I will want you to try these questions. Follow the pattern. If you do not understand, you can watch it again and again. You can reduce the speed so you understand all the methods or procedures in solving simultaneous equation. Now let's look at the task before us. I want you to solve this and put your answer in the comment section. Bye.